Hi ladies, it's Ruta, emotional well-being practitioner, trauma integration specialist, and holistic womb healing enthusiast. So I got kind of lightning inspiration. I need to share this with you. So I guess you know, if you watched my videos before, I recently have experienced miscarriage, and that was pretty painful period for me. However, it was also a period of very deep search and also looking for internal body rhythms to understand the harmony, to understand alignment. And for whatever the reason, I got inspired to also look in astrology, but specifically to the moon. And once I started to get into the dots connected for me, it was okay, our womb has rhythms, and usually the cycle of a period is anything between 24 to 30 days, approximately, generally is, let's say, 28 days, which is exactly the same as moon cycle. And just as in our period, we have the week where we have fertility rates super high. We have the week where we are menstruating, we're bleeding. It's a period of internal clearance, internal letting go. And we also have 1 week before our period starts and 1 week after our period starts. So our feminine body cycle is exactly the same as the moon. So I got into it, I started reading, I love astrology anyways, and there are several astrologers that I'm following, and I have books, and there is this awesome book by Keiko. It's called Power Wish. So that book is about full moon, young moon, new moon. In Lithuania we say young moon, so I think I just kind of translated it there in my head. So full moon, new moon, and how if we use that energy to focus, either focus our intention or to express gratitude, we also putting out in the universe this alignment, this vibration, which helps then the things that we want to come to fruition. So basically we get in tune with supportive energies. And so that's kind of separate from the feminine cycle and the womb. But for me, the work with the womb, the holistic work with the womb, the emotional healing integration, and that sort of thing is just how to live aligned as a woman, how to create a life for ourselves where we feel that we're not really being taken for granted, and that we are not just surviving, but we actually have supportive network and systems to work with, to live with. As I kind of got into it, I made this connection: womb, cycles, phases of the moon, also astrology, the type of moon and energy that moon is in, is affecting everything. I think this is going to be next idea, next area of focus for me and my work. What I wanted to share with you: watch your cyclicality and watch also cyclicality of the moon. And the idea is, if we can synchronize ourselves, if we get attuned to the nature rhythms, to the rhythm of the moon, if we can connect to that through our womb, through our body, through our physicality, and we are conscious of that, we are aware of that, we can use such amazing supportive energies to build in our life and to enjoy our life. I already kind of knew, because of the research that I've done and also just observing the things that work and don't work in my life, But it was aha moment to me. Is like in a search on what to base the template of harmonious feminine cyclical existence and life, and how to use the energies that are coming through to support us as a woman. So I connected those two dots. I'm sure somebody connected this before, and probably there's some books and everything, but you know, when you kind of make a discovery for yourself, and then when you like, you have one dot there, another dot there in your brain, and then those two connect, and you're like, oh my god, if we then attune and align to the cycles and the energies of the moon, and we honor that, we respect that, we connect that to our body, how good that would be for the things that we want to manifest, for the times that we need to rest, for the way we put out our projects out there, when we are social, when we are not social. And because the moon is universal, as a woman, if we connect in groups, and if we interact with other groups of women, men of course too, but but it's primarily my specialization is womb work and, you know, connection with the divine feminine as women. So if we learn how to live by this cyclicality in a harmonious way, all of us, or most of us as women on a collective level, that template would go out. That template would force the rest of the society to adjust, create the structures in a society that are harmonious and supportive for that. And that would be the time when we can breathe, when we can thrive, when we can live, when we can enjoy, when we can have our cycles in our life, in creation, in manifestation, and to bring down whatever the qualities we were born to share with the world. So that's that. My name is Ruda, emotional well-being practitioner, trauma integration specialist, and holistic womb healing enthusiast. Bye, ladies.